Hello there. This is quite a serious topic. The erasing of women. Like, I have no problem if anyone who's an adult decides they want to uh, transform themselves, if they want to transition from being a male to a female or being a female to a male. You know, adults are free to do what they like, you know. But I do have a problem with trying to pretend that biology doesn't exist, that a woman is anything other than an adult human female who theoretically has the ability um, to bear children, to become pregnant. Of course, there are women who, for one reason or another, can't have children, but um, there's a default without some kind of medical problem is that all women are capable of becoming pregnant and carrying children if they wish to do that. You know, and similar with men. Men have male anatomy. They produce spermatozoa, which, together with a woman and her eggs, enables children to be created and carried by the woman inside the womb. Okay, so I mean, you can change your physical characteristics. You can remove your genitalia. You can have your, if you have breasts, you can have them removed. If you don't have breasts, you can have artificial breasts created. You can have like a pseudo genitalia made. I mean, you cannot make a functioning vagina. You cannot make a functioning penis. You can make approximations of those, but they don't actually work in the way that they should. So you can have the outward appearance of being a man if you were formerly a woman, or being a woman if you were formerly a man. But things have got to a ridiculous stage now where women often feel unsafe because men who have decided to transition or have just even claimed that they are now women without any transitioning are invading their spaces. A woman was attacked in Australia and in New Zealand, I think, recently because of her views about trans women. And sports women have been increasingly attacked by trans activists and trans people for their belief that trans athletes shouldn't be allowed to compete. When you've got men who are obviously far stronger than women, then transition, they have an incredible advantage over biological women. And they rightly state that this is unfair. And for having said this, they're being attacked. You know, over the last, I suppose, 150 years or so, women have been fighting for equality and have gone great strides to achieve that. Now, this is being systematically reversed and undone by, you know, the trans movement of men actually sort of almost mocking biological women with their actions and their behaviour. And I think this has to be called out. It has to be resisted. It has to be stopped. You know, a trans woman is a trans woman. A trans woman is not a biological woman. They are not the same thing. They are two different things. So if people want to become trans, that's fine. But stop gaslighting people by trying to say that there is absolute equality in biological, emotional, mental social terms between the two, because, you know, someone has just suddenly decided after many years to become a woman, say after 40 years, can go and have surgery and take some hormone supplements, and they think they're somehow equivalent to a woman who has grown up from a baby into a girl, gone through the whole of puberty, experienced her life as a female, as a woman. Somehow these two things are equal. They're completely different experiences, and I think it's just gaslighting women particularly, and the whole of human society, to try and pretend that these things are the same when they're clearly not. Anyone who, you know, with any kind of sense of logic whatsoever can ascertain that these are not equivalent in any way. Now, I don't want to see trans people being victimized. I don't want to see them being disrespected or treated badly. And I think, you know, if people want to pay to have surgery, fine. Once they're an adult, you're free to do whatever you like. And I have no objection to that. But I think people across the world need to accept the reality of biology and don't try to force people to accept what is clearly the biological truth, that there is a difference between men and women, and a difference between someone who is trans and someone who isn't. I might get a lot of flack for this, but, you know, I think these things have to be said. It's not transphobic to point out the fact that there are differences between people. That is just reality. So, if you like this video, please give it a like. Feel free to share it. Feel free to subscribe. And sure, if you think what I've said is wrong, feel free to comment and explain why I'm wrong in the comments section. I am interested to hear what people have to say about it, both who agree with me and who disagree with me. Okay, thanks for watching. That's all for now. Bye-bye.